So it looks like the rain has finally stopped and I might actually be able to film this summer porch refresh video after all. I know so many of you guys found me back in April when I gave our front porch a complete overhaul. I took our drab, boring concrete and turned it into a black and white checkerboard pattern that I absolutely am loving. It is the prettiest thing. It really is a showstopper. You can see it from the road when you drive up to our house, and I love the statement that it makes. So today I wanted to make just a few small little tweaks and changes around here to kind of freshen things up for summer. I want to bring in some blues and some whites, which I'm really trying to integrate all over our house this summer. One of the first things I want to do is I want to hang some curtains back behind the porch swing. So what I did was I purchased a tension rod from Dollar General. I think it cost about $10. This one is a 48 inches to 84 inches. All I actually really need is about 6 feet, so this is going to be more than enough. I wanted originally to get a white one, but they didn't have one in stock, and I was not about to go back into town again and, you know, go through the stores to try to find one. So this will have to do, at least for now. The curtains that I have are actually grommet style blackout curtains that I had been using in our living room before I recently changed them out to the buffalo print ones that I have in there now. So they're just a simple kind of ivory color. I've never put curtains out here on this porch. I did it in our last house for a little while. I think it's just gonna make it, I wanted to give that whole space behind the swing a little bit more pizzazz, a little bit more style. I think it's a really southern thing to do, to put curtains on your porch, and I just think it's gonna add to the hominess and the cozy factor out here. So that's the first thing that I want to do today. So yesterday I ran into Lowe's looking for ferns, and they didn't have any up by the front of the store, and so I walked all the way to the back where they keep all their clearance plants, and lo and behold, they had several of these really pretty Boston ferns on clearance. So they were half off, which means I think they're normally $16.98. So I got it for roughly about $8.50, which I thought was an incredible deal. Some of them were pretty scraggly, and this one was one of the better looking ones, so I grabbed it. Hopefully I can keep it alive. The other two on the porch seem to be thriving so far. I'm not always the greatest at watering them, so on days like today where we had tons of rain, I just took them out into the yard and let the rainwater take care of it for me. And that has really been a very valuable tool for me to help keeping these ferns alive over the last couple of years. So the mail just got here, and I thought that I would show you guys what I picked up from Amazon for the porch. I always love to get pillow covers from there. They've always got so many great options at really affordable prices. And if you've watched me at all for the last year and a half, you know that I try my best not to buy a ton of brand new pillows, just because I have so many pillows already that, you know, aren't my style anymore. And so if I don't cover them, they just kind of sit and take up space. So I just basically use them as pillow forms and just buy brand new covers for them. The ones that I picked up for the rocking chairs, I'm so excited about. So I got these pretty, they're almost like a chinoiserie print. It's got butterflies and roses. I just thought they were so pretty. I think these are gonna go perfect on the rocking chairs. I also picked up a new tablecloth for the, so basically for the table in between the rocking chairs, I've used a metal trash can and a wood top, and then I just put the tablecloth over it. I had used it before, like in more of a farmhouse style, and it worked. I painted the trash can a creamy white, and the top is a stained color, a stained wood color. So, I mean, it's cute on its own, but it's not, I'm not really into the farmhouse style anymore, and I think I never really was. I think I kind of forced it there for a while in our last house. But anyhow, I'm using tablecloths now to cover it so that I can still use it, but it still works with our style. And this one is just a plain white one. It's kind of a waffle weave pattern, and I got it. It had really great reviews, and it should wipe off pretty easily. So it's just a simple 75-inch, I think, round tablecloth. So it should go all the way to the ground like the one that I made for it back in April does. So I think this is going to be a really lovely just way to brighten up that corner of the porch. But before we get to that section of the porch, I want to go ahead and finish up over here. I want to get new covers put on these pillows. I want to give the little metal stand table thing that I have over here a fresh coat of paint because it is rusted and needs a little bit of TLC. And then I've got a small little rug that I want to add so that the metal table doesn't sit directly on the checkerboard flooring. I've had a little bit of issues with it rusting when it rains, and it rains a lot around here. So I think if I just put a simple little rug underneath there, that maybe that will just prevent that from happening, and it'll be another little way to ground this space over here by the swing. With the 4th of July quickly approaching here in the States, I knew that I wanted to add a few little red, white, and blue Americana touches to the porch this summer. So I found these buntings, as well as a few smaller American flags that I'm going to put in the ferns later, at Michael's. They were regularly $14.99, I believe, but right now they're 50% off. I initially bought 2 of them, and that's what I filmed. But I did go back later that day and pick up 1 more to put in the middle of the 2 center columns, and you'll see that in the final reveal. I really love the extra pop of color that they add, and of course the festive touch is really fun this time of year. All I'm doing to hang them is just using push pins. The buntings already have small little grommets, and the push pins just fit right in there, and I think they're going to hang just fine all summer long. So yesterday while I was at Hobby Lobby, I picked up a yard of this really pretty deep blue and white fabric. And as soon as I saw it, I thought it would coordinate so well with those pillow covers that I bought on Amazon that are on the rocking chairs. I liked that this one had more of a blue background where those were the white background, so it was flipped. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is, instead of this ticking stripe pillow cover, I think this kind of gets lost back here. You don't really notice the stripes as much. I think I'm going to make a pillow cover out of this, and this is going to be so much more impactful over here. It's going to stand out against the white IKEA pillow cover that I put on, and I think it's going to look really lovely with the curtains and the fern in the background. I think this is going to be a much better option. Okay, y'all, that is it for this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you at least a little bit of inspiration to get your porches ready for summer. I know the porch is ready, but I'm still not. It's starting to get hot and it's starting to get really humid, and I can just feel my hair curling and frizzing up as we speak. But that's neither here nor there. I am going to try my best to enjoy this season, even though it isn't my favorite, and even though my favorite one is just around the corner. Anyhow, thank y'all again so much for your kindness every week. I love talking to you guys in the comments, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys so much. You really are making this little girl's dreams come true. So until next week, guys, bye now.